Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another Walking Dead video. The latest rumor today, or the latest kind of speculation on things, is we have recently been teased with the possibility that Morgan is going to be returning to the Walking Dead world in The Ones Who Live. Now, this is all due to a short that the official, mind you, Walking Dead YouTube page put out a short of Morgan from the Fear the Walking Dead episode, I want to say 8-6, where he is on the walkie-talkie. He's saying, I'm looking for Rick Grimes, I'm gonna come looking for you, and they have this little short, and in the hashtags, it's The Ones Who Live, where's Rick Grimes? So really kind of throwing it out there, teasing us that he could possibly be showing up within The Ones Who Live, because if they throw in Morgan in there, that's just more story to tell, and also it's more satisfying story, because we're going to get that reunion that we all want between Morgan and Rick, and possibly leading up to future reunions down the road with the Walking Dead crossover spin-off series that they're also working on right now. And so if they were to do that, it would definitely bring a lot of, I guess, satisfaction or whatever to the Walking Dead fandom, that they're actually trying to work on all of these reunions that we all want to see desperately. We want to see all these characters reunite in the best, most final way possible that would actually bring closure to this part of the Walking Dead world, and leave fans feeling like they did it right, because we don't want them to disregard any of this. That would just be the dumbest thing in the world if they built up all this hype and then just it never happens. So I think there's a lot of possibilities that they could do with it. I don't think we'll see him in like a full episode, especially not the first few. If anything, and I think this is probably the best way they could possibly do it, is in the closing minutes of the last episode of the season. If they do in fact have more than one, we see Morgan kind of show up on screen, or we hear a voiceover over a walkie-talkie, something to that nature, to really tease him showing up, that he is following through on his word, that he's out there looking for Rick. He's doing what he needs. He's talking to everybody, because he would have went back to Alexandria. That would have been the first stop, and maybe even that's who Carol was talking about in the conversation that she was having with Daryl when the radio cut out in the Daryl series, that she says so-and-so is back. Maybe she means Morgan's back. Maybe he's back there looking for Rick, and they kind of have to break it to him that Rick is quote-unquote dead, or he's just missing, and he's been missing for quite a while now. And not only that Daryl is still out there looking for him. He's making an effort to find his friend, and also Michonne, with the fact that she came across evidence that Rick is possibly still alive. So there's a lot of possibilities that they could really do with this, with Morgan showing back up in Alexandria and just following that trail, leading him to where inevitably Rick is. And this could be kind of the final little bit of teaser if they do in fact do a season 2, and dear God, I hope they do, because I just don't think they can do it in one season, and that's just kind of the general consensus amongst the fans. And to have him show up at the end of the last episode in some form or another to tease him looking for Rick, that he is closing in on him, and to kind of go along with the news that is the Walking Dead world and The Ones Who Live, we do have a small update as far as a full trailer. Now, I guess here recently in an interview Scott Gimple did with somebody, he was asked, when are we going to get a full trailer for The Ones Who Live? And his direct quote, I guess, is very soon. So cryptic nonetheless, but that feels like it's in true Scott Gimple form, because he's not really a favorite amongst the fans. When he says very soon, I think that probably means after the first of the year, because right now, with it getting so close to the holidays, with people taking time off work and things not really being in kind of a full production kind of thing, it'll probably be within the first few weeks, if not after the first of the month, as far as maybe the beginning of February, right before we actually get the series, which is supposed to come out February 25th. So along with the tease and everything, we could possibly see a Ones Who Live full trailer, which everyone's really just chomping at the bit for. And I think after the first of the year especially, they're really going to start pushing this show out there, really pushing the promotion material to furthermore build up the hype that's already there, because people have been waiting 5 fucking years for this story, and to see where it goes. But the big thing there is that we could possibly see Morgan back, which I would be more than happy with because I love that character. He's been there from the very beginning, and to see his character get a proper close and not just left with something open-ended that they give him in Fear would be the best way to do it, especially if it was to reunite with Rick and reunite in Alexandria with everybody else. So they have quite the slew of characters that they need to bring home, that along with Daryl, Maggie, even Negan, you know, we could see him come home, or maybe he kind of goes off and stays in New York or does something after the events of whatever they're going to do with Dead City. But all in all, we want to see this big reunion, and hopefully they do it. Hopefully they give us that at least. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, you enjoyed my thoughts about it, please leave your likes, leave your comments, and of course, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. So until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye.